one more time, YouTube. I know this is like the 4th video I've uploaded today, but it's just something that was on my mind, and I thought I'd go ahead and throw it out there. Over the past few years, I've moved around a lot. I moved out of my parents' house and with my aunt. Out of my aunt's house and into an apartment. Out of that apartment, back into my aunt's house. Out of my aunt's house, into another place a little farther away. And out of that place and into a different apartment. So out of all that, I've had a lot of toys that I've had that I've lost parts to, and I just thought I'd go ahead and speak on that. As you know, if you've seen my reviews, my Tankor figure here, it's missing his missile. I don't know what could have happened to it, and it really sucks because he had a really cool looking missile that went with it. I don't think it detracts that much from him because he still looks cool, and I don't really care about firing missiles anyway. It's just one of those things. Also, if you see my reviews, you know my Blair toy is also missing a missile there, and that really sucks a whole lot more than the Tankor, because his look would be a whole lot more complete if I had the other one. And missiles and things like that, I've seen a few stores online where I can buy those particular parts pretty easily. There's other toys that I have that are not so easily repaired, so eventually I'll get those missiles back one way or the other. But I've got Red Alert here from Armada. Let me transform him real quick and show you why he is so it's just so I don't have his minicon. He is missing a lot of stuff. As you can see, he's missing an entire arm and a hand. But the thing is, I got him like this. He was just a gift somebody gave this guy to me, and I wasn't about to say no to a free transformer. If I display him, he'll be in vehicle form, because I don't have the disc that fires out of here. I think, yeah, he had a missile that fired out of this, and I don't have it either. He's the most incomplete figure that I have. I'm not sure if I'm missing a hand here, if I'm missing the little pointy thing that was on his hand, but he really is the most incomplete one out of my incomplete toys. And it sucks, but I don't think I'll ever find like an online store that sells like an arm or a hand. And if anybody out there sees this and knows where I can get like spare parts for Red Alert, let me know. The other toy that's just missing a missile is my Energon landmine. I'm missing the missile that goes right here, and that's the only part that he's missing, so that's good. My Robots in Disguise Optimus is missing a couple of things. I don't have his gun. As you can see, he's missing a tire right here, and that sucks so bad. And it gets worse. He's missing 2 tires on the other side, one of his big ones and one of his little ones. Actually, I got this figure from a friend. I traded him my deluxe Armada Prime for it, so I think I got a better deal, because this is one of the coolest primes whenever he's all combined together and such. But it's terrible. I hate having missing parts from toys. Another figure that I'm missing parts to is Energon Starscream here, and I got his first piece of his sword, but the gun type piece, missing it, and that kills me. It sucks so bad. I don't even know how it got lost, because I've had this figure on display ever since I got him, and or just stored away, and I don't think that anyone touched him other than me, really, and I don't know where it could have went to. And that's the one that just I'm at a loss about. Dive Bomb here from Energon. I'm missing one of his little, say, I don't know, it formed into a boomerang on the show I've seen so far. But yeah, that sucks so bad, because it looks so cool with them both attached to him, and really I think it looks like a pair of blasters in a way, if I had the other one sticking out, but I don't. I'm more distraught about some than others. Like, I don't care about some missiles missing. I don't care that Tankor's missing a missile. I don't care that Landmine's missing a missile. Don't care. Blur, it sucks that he's missing a missile just because of the way he looked with them all on. I don't care that Red Alert's missing so many parts, because like I said, I didn't pay for him. I didn't buy that figure. It was given to me, and it was in that condition when I got it, so I didn't actually lose those. But this sucks really bad. I hate that I lost this. And I guess I have it to a credit to, like, I have a lot of younger family members, and I'm not a toy Nazi. And I'm not saying that if you have your toys all put up and don't want other people to touch them, that's cool if you do that. But me, I'm like, well, they're toys. The kids can play with them. And I guess that's how I lose a bunch of them. Another toy that was just given to me, Robots in Disguise Galvatron. And he's missing a lot of stuff. He had little claws that went right here. This big tail appendage that snapped on. He had 2 swords. That's the part that bothers me the most, is losing the 2 swords. Or I didn't lose them. He was given to me in this state. I'm sorry, but I didn't lose his parts. And I'd tell you if I did, I'd be like, I'm a dumbass and I lost this stuff. But He had these little flaps right here that folded down over his dragon heads on his feet, or whatever, his dragon feet. But I'm missing those as well. And I'd like to have him complete, but like I said, I just don't see it happening. I don't see any way. Actually, I've seen some fairly cheap versions of this guy, so I might just order a new one eventually, or order a used one or whatever eventually, but right now I don't really care. I mean, he looks cool enough just standing there. I mean, I could put him up on a shelf like that and he still looks awesome. This is one of the cooler looking Megatrons in robot form, and I think that he was really built for this because his other forms just look like jumbled up. I'm ashamed to admit that I actually watched some of the cartoon. I hated Robots in Disguise, in case you didn't know that yet. I hate Robots in Disguise. I don't really mind it so much. I like to have his swords, but he just looks so cool in his robot form. This sucks. I'm missing one of Unicron's little missiles right here, and also his Minicon. I'd really like to find his missile just because he doesn't look right without it. And his Minicon, oh well, you know, it's just a Minicon. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. Beast Wars Manterror. I don't know why I like this guy so much, but I think he's really cool. I guess I got a thing. I like praying mantises. I think they're neat little insects. But this is actually not missing. It's sitting around here somewhere because I found it before I found him, and I found him today when I found Unicron. But he's got one disc, but he's missing the other. And it'd be really cool to have this other disc. But if I don't find it, then I don't find it. Last thing I have to show you is this isn't so much a missing part, because all these figures are complete, but it's an incomplete collection because I've looked it up on eBay, and getting the other parts of this collection is going to cost me out the ass. My Energon Constructicons basically turn into Constructicon Maximus, aka Devastator. For all you G1 fans out there, it's Devastator. I mean, pretty much. These are the only 3 parts I have to him. Whenever I got these guys, I contemplated buying 2 of these and 2 of these just so I could have the big giant robot and I could paint him eventually, or you know, just something. But for some reason the other 2 parts of this were so hard to find. Like, I think there was a green version of this and there was an orange version of this. They had different names and I don't recall them right off the top of my head, but I think this really sucks that I don't have my entire Energon Devastator. I'll get him eventually. Like I said, I was thinking on eBay, it seems like I saw like the other version of him going for like nearly $50, and that seems a little ridiculous to me. Eventually, if I have to pay that much for it, then I have to pay that much for it. But I am going to complete this set, and whenever I do, you will be the first to know, because I will straight up put a review on. But I just thought I'd share with you all my grief of my toys with missing parts. Like I said, the ones that really bother me the most are I'm missing a missile from Unicron and a missile from Blur, and this piece of dive bomb bothers me. The gun on Prime here doesn't bother me so much as the tires. I wish I hadn't lost the tires. But there you go. I just thought you all should feel my pain a little bit. Thanks for watching.